Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be working through chapter one, the problem-solving process. In this activity, our big questions are: what strategies and processes can I use to become a more effective problem solver? As we go through this slideshow, I need you to take your notebooks out and be ready to jot down notes. You'll also be working with your partners in this activity. You'll be working with your table partners, so that's jacks with jacks, queens with queens, aces with aces, etc. Our objective in this activity is to identify the 4 steps of the problem-solving process, be able to identify individual actions that would fall within the step of a problem in that problem-solving process, and identify strategies within the steps of the problem-solving process. We use the term problem to refer to lots of different situations. Like I say, I have a problem for homework, like a math problem, or I can have a problem, a family problem, like a problem with my brother, where we're not getting along, having a disagreement about whose turn it is to control the TV remote. Or I could have a problem with my car, like I've got a flat tire. All these mean very different things. In your journal at this time, brainstorm as many different kinds of problems you can and be ready to share with the class. Pause the video while you do that. Okay, so you took a moment to brainstorm problems. We encounter problems in lots of different areas. Share those problems with your group mates. Okay. So in general, a problem is a situation that can be improved. We're not going to talk about problems as things that can't be fixed. We can't control the weather. We can't control how long a day is. Those aren't problems. Whether or not a shoe fits and what to do about it, that's something that we could deal with. But what the length of the day, the length of a year, whether or not there is a hurricane coming your way, those are problems that you can't do anything about. You can do things about how you react to those problems, but the problems themselves, they're unstoppable. We're looking at things that you can modify. When we go through this problem-solving process, there is a process. There's a way we do this together. There's a strategy. Let's take a look at that process. We described our problem-solving process as 4 steps: define, prepare, try, and reflect. The define step is for identifying what it is you need to solve, be specific, understanding what are the constraints and limitations. To prepare, we want to brainstorm, research, we want to compare pros and cons, we want to make a plan, write it out. In the try phase, we will put that into action, and in the reflect phase, we will compare our solution to what we intended to do, and we may need to restart this process, and will likely restart this process many times. We're going to complete the first section of this activity guide that is attached to your assignment by we're going to complete the first section of the activity guide by filling the steps of the aluminum boats activity that you think fall within the problem-solving process. When you're done, share that conversation with your partners. Pause the video to complete that. Okay. Examples of problems. The problem-solving process. Defining the problem is understanding the problem when it was assigned, examining all available resources, finding problems with their original design before deciding how to fix them, looking at problems with those groups. Prepare. Discuss the team members how to proceed. Brainstorm approaches. Attaining possible flaws. Try. Actually building the boats. Running the test. Reflect. Examine the results of your test. Comparing the results to the predictions. Discussing with the group members. Trying to understand why your boat sank or didn't sink. Now select one problem you think you're really good at solving. Use the list of problems already on the board to help think of your problem. Quietly record the steps of the process. To wrap this activity up, you're going to be at your tables with your group, and we're going to look at the work you did today. You're going to choose two most important strategies you found in the problem-solving process. These should be strategies you think you can help in lots of different types of problems when you're working on that step. On your tables, there will be large sheets of paper, and we're going to have you write out your process nice and big on those sheets of paper. We're going to hang those around the room when you're done.